taking this time muting. So I'll get started. My name is Phyllis Nash. I'm here, your Chief Sales Officer, as well as your co-founder here at Wakanna on May 1st, guys. Can you believe it? 420 is behind us. We are 4 years old. We are Wakanna. We are excited. And I'm just going to get out of the way so we can bring up our CEO, our visionary, and someone I've known now over 17 years, keeps making an impact on my life from the day I met her. She had fired her boss the day before, guys. Fired her boss. How many people do you know that turned away and fired a boss from six-figure income, company car, corner office, went into social settling full time because it afforded her the time freedom? She was bold in doing what was important for the ones that she loved. And then in 2017, pivoted to be the CEO of a cannabis company, turned around and founded Wakanna in 2019 with the three other founders. And look at where we are now. 4 years later, we are now Wakanna. And guess what? It's only just beginning. And so without further ado, I want to bring to you our CEO, Melissa Boston. Are you out there?
Hey, Phyllis, I'm out here, and good morning to you and everyone on the line. I mean, oh my goodness, I just feel it. I feel the excitement. I feel the enthusiasm, and just want to thank you for all that you do. I mean, Phyllis is here so graciously, each morning welcoming everyone to the call. But Phyllis is our first diamond, our first double diamond, our midwife, helping all of us give birth to unlimited possibilities. And I'm telling you what, when I first met you, I can still remember to this day. I mean, it's just so crystal clear in my mind. And I was so excited when I realized, oh my goodness, Ed, you're on my team too. You just went out there, you crushed records, helped to create people who are crushing records, and look at where we are at today. So just thank you for all that you do, and just super excited to be on the line on the 1st of May, and we're able to say thank you for waking up to Wakanna, okay? Because yes, it is official. Our DBA is done. Now for those of you who have questions, hey, well, what's going on with Wakanna? Because we still get people who are still kind of, I guess what they call, some people don't get the memo. Legally, Wakanna still exists, guys, right? But we have filed a DBA, so we are now operating as Wakanna. And what's exciting about Wakanna is we know that when we first launched Wakanna, it took us 3 months, right, before our first website was up and running. But we went out there, guys, we crushed it, and here we are with this new brand. Yes, we have a website right now that we're all using called Wakanna, but guess what? We did get a chance to show you the new Wakanna site. Right now it's going through some more testing. We told you it would be ready within 21 days, but guess what? It's going to be ready before then. We'll have a big announcement this week because it is almost ready for you guys to start sending customers there. And what's also exciting for those who didn't get the memo, they can still use Wakanna, okay, until they figure it out. So both websites will be operating simultaneously, going to the exact same back office. So everything will be, seamless, guys. We're just super excited about that. Now, if you are using the wakannaforlife.com site, we would advise you to start using just the Wakanna site, because that Wakanna for Life site will start forwarding to Wakanna. And so we definitely want to make sure you guys get the word out there. But we do know most people send their clients straight to the wakanna.com site. And so with that said, we know that the meaning of Wakanna means in the hands of God. Our mission, we believe health, wealth, freedom, and legacy are our birthright. By offering the most life-changing products and an innovative business, we empower people to elevate to their full potential. Our vision is to elevate the well-being of your body and soul. And so I hope you guys can kind of see, right? Maybe you can feel it, but you can see what's going on, right? The excitement, the momentum. I mean, the numbers in the back office are soaring. We're signing up more distributors than ever in a month, more customers, guys. There's just a lot of great things happening. When I look specifically at certain days in the month of April, I mean, we can look back at the day of conference, okay? Outside of Black Friday and Cyber Monday, our highest day ever on record. But guess what? Last night almost exceeded our conference numbers, okay? Which is equally as exciting. I mean, you guys are showing up, you're showing out. The 20% discount, we're going to actually extend that through midnight tonight because we do know it's always people that have problems. Even, a few of our customers were sending messages, guys. A lot of people were on the site. I mean, you guys were hanging out on that site 2 in the morning, right? We're getting emails and messages, guys. And so that 20% will be extended through midnight all of May. We will run a discount. That's going to be 10%. So no worries. We'll have a discount for the whole month of May. In fact, we're going to offer various specials so that you can really get that trip one. I don't know if you know this. I'm going to go over some of the details, but there's a new contest. There's a new trip, okay? I hope you're paying attention to that because some of you might have already won it, okay? That's what's crazy. We're going to actually have a chance to total up some of those numbers. We'll start announcing winners as early as next week. We're going to start posting the points on social media. So if you've not yet gotten points for this trip, you better start getting your points for the trip. The qualification period is retroactive. So some of you already started building your teams and working hard since March the 1st. And so this is a retroactive trip. In fact, we wanted to make sure those of you who were paying attention to March Madness and were focused, well, guess what? We're going to honor any activity that you might have had. In fact, I've heard through the grapevine that we've even extended some points for you if you did pay your initial fees, even though those were either refunded or used for another credit. But anyone who did register for March Madness, I hear there's going to be a certain amount of points that you're going to get to kick off your trip. But guess what, guys? There's 3 ways to qualify, okay? So come join us, whether you earn the points by signing up people with packages or whether you promote to Sapphire, or perhaps you just want to make a lot of retail sales, guys. There's several ways for you to get there. And what's exciting is you can win a cruise for one. Now, all of our trips are based on double occupancy. So if you win a trip for one, it just basically means we're going to pair you up. So you can choose to pay for your own partner to be on that cruise with you or get the cruise for one. Now, airfare isn't included in the basic entry levels, but as you get up higher in your points, you can earn what we call travel vouchers, okay? And so, again, with just 300 points, you actually get in the door with this cruise, guys. And I don't know if you paid attention, but do you know that luggage that many of you bought? Because we've now I believe it's coming off the website this morning, so hopefully you've got your luggage, guys. But we're going to get that off the site because guess what? We are now sold out, right, of our luggage. But what's exciting is those of you who did go out and buy the luggage, guys, do you know that it actually came with, I can't even believe this, guys, 100 points, okay? 100 points, right? Which means you're a third of the way to the cruise just because you purchased that luggage. I mean, that is a game changer, right? And so that was a special incentive we wanted to do to really drive a lot of folks winning that cruise. We know many of you are going to qualify for that cruise. And hey, guess what? You can also win a trip for one when you hit the rank of new Sapphire. And I know last night, Willie Mooney was still at the office, right? Because there's a few people on his team that are pushing through to Sapphire. I know they're like a sneeze away. Today we're doing an amnesty. So everybody, you have one day to clean up your numbers. If there's something that you need fixed, contact customer service. They can help you get that backdated. Perhaps you didn't get your 3 customers in for the month of April, right? So you want to definitely contact customer service, get all that taken care of. But I'm going to just go ahead and claim it, guys, because we know that Jesus Soriano, okay, and JC, they got a position. One of their positions is a corporation, and that position was like a sneeze away from Sapphire, guys. So if that happens, which I know it will, that would be one already trip that's already won. And then Steve Stuckey, yes. Crossing the line as Sapphire. I know he, again, was a sneeze away, but they were there last night crunching numbers, guys. They were on the phone. They were getting it done, guys. And that's exciting. That's as simple as it is, guys, for you to win a trip. As simple as it is, you come into our company, you can build with customers, you can build with team points, you can just go out there and be a great recruiter, and you can be on that trip. In fact, normally when you sell a pack, right, you're going to actually get a certain number of points, especially when you look at our $1,500 pack, guys. You're getting 50 points every time you sell one of those. That $7.99 pack, you're getting like 30 points. So all these details, you're going to get an email so that you can go through, you can see exactly how points are earned, and you can make sure you position yourself, You can position your team because when you come on this cruise, guys, you want to come on there for sure. So definitely secure your spot. But you want to come on there, that cruise with a whole bunch of people from your team. I remember back in 2018, okay, when we were a part of the other company, we did a cruise like this. Oh my goodness, it was such a game changer. It was so record breaking moving up into that cruise. And I can just see that May, June, these are going to be record months, guys. You want to go push hard and you want to close it out strong because as we're pushing hard, close it out strong, we're leading into our July boot camp, okay? And that's going to hit the website soon so that each and every one of you will have the opportunity to come here to your home office in Chicago, Illinois. And we're going to have some red carpets, right? So you can bring some folks in. It's going to really be a chance for us to blitz the city and go out there and just recruit, and do it together, have fun in those war rooms, making those phone calls. For those of you who've had struggles, right, trying to pick up the phone and follow up, well, this is the type of boot camp that you need because these are hands-on opportunities for you to be among the best of the best, getting those three-way calls done live in person, and it's going to be super exciting. And so let's talk about super exciting. What's new with Wakanna, right? Because I know we've had a phenomenal conference, and you're going to hear and continue to hear about that, right? An incredible weekend that really changed our lives, right? Forever. It is amazing. But here's what I also will say. There are so many new things right now that I need to understand, that you need to understand that what you have right now is great, but what's about to happen, guys, it's going to cause such an explosion in your business. Because when you think about some of the struggles we've had as Wakanna, one of the frustrations I know people have had is our website, right? It's great if you're on your computer, but it's sometimes a challenge if you're on your phone. And we know that most people now, when they're shopping, they're on their phone, okay? And so we've invested in one of the best technology companies available. They do this for the big, giant companies that are doing hundreds of millions of dollars, but they really work to ensure we have the best technology available when it comes to navigating our site, finding product, and utilizing it on the phone when it comes to enrolling customers or distributors on the phone and on the site. It's going to be so user-friendly that it's going to allow us to build a higher level of customer retention and satisfaction. And that alone is a game changer. So we cannot wait for the new website to launch, guys. But also, too, guys, we have the new app. I know many of you had a chance to see just a little bit, but this is an app, guys, that's really going to deliver to you the things we've been looking for. I know a lot of times people get frustrated because to find your rank, you got to go to data viewer, and you got to sometimes be a mathematician because you got to know what other people are doing. You got to make some subtractions, and that is not duplicatable, right? We know that's not how to build a scalable business. And here's the cool thing, guys. This app is the solution because now it's going to do all those calculations for you. It's going to let you know when you go on your app exactly what you need to go sapphire, what you need to go pearl, what you need to go jade, diamond, or ruby. You're going to see specifically the teams that are already satisfied those specific numbers and what you need from additional teams. And so we are flat out fired up about that because we know that's one of the greatest struggles. Also, too, some basic things that you're going to need to see with your app are things like, oh, did I get my 3 customers for the month? Boom, it's going to let you know, yes, you did, or no, you didn't. Hey, have I met my minimum requirements for the month? And see, that's really the next level of this business when you can actually have something that's completely duplicatable. People can download this app, and it's going to allow them to really grow a big business because now they can manage their business right from their phone. Not to mention, you're going to actually have a chance to operate your social media. We're going to have all the different marketing ideas and a lot of the posting that's needed. There's going to be ways for us to help you follow up with your customers so that you can exponentially increase your customer growth. You can exponentially increase your business. And that's why this app was designed. This is a gentleman who started off in the industry as a builder, and he built big teams, right? And then he became an owner. One of his companies within their 3rd or 4th month, they went to like $30 million, right? And one of the things he realized, though, he says, after that happened, he said, what I realized my true passion was helping companies grow. He said, so I got out of the industry. He said it was really trying to help companies grow. And so he started working with companies. And one of the companies he works with, do you know that they're relatively new? I mean, they've been around for about 5 years, 5 or 6 years. But do you know that they have just hit over $400 million in sales? And that's exciting, guys, because what it's telling you is if we've been able to do what we've done, okay, with the limited tools that we have, now that we poured every part of who we are into building out these platforms, going through every part of our business, making sure we figure it out, right? How do we get the best people on the planet on this team so they can help us knock it out the park? And that's what we've done, from our web developers to our app developers to our travel guys. I mean, did you guys hear what happened last night? Did you see the video? We'll get that video out soon so that you can share that video. But we now have a platform. And for those of you who did buy the luggage, guess what? All the travel benefits, you're actually going to get those in that luggage, guys. And what it comes with is it's a 110% price guarantee, which means if we don't beat the prices out there on Expedia, Travelocity, Priceline, well, guess what? You have a 110% guarantee that that's going to happen, or you're going to gain from us not having the best price, right? That's next level. They have 24-hour customer service support. So that means you're going to always ensure that your customers are taken care of, guys. The discounts, oh my goodness, did you see the discounts? We're talking about 70% savings, sometimes 90% savings. Now, these, again, are prices that are available out there to the consumer. These are member prices only. You have to be a member of our exclusive travel club to get these disruptive prices. Did you see the price they had for Las Vegas? Okay. I mean, one of the hotels they were highlighting everywhere else when we went online to, what was it? I think it was Expedia, other companies. I mean, it was like $195 at the cheapest with taxes. It was like $210 on our site. All in, it was $24. I mean, go figure, guys. This is exciting because now we truly get to travel like rock stars, travel agent prices, pennies on the dollar. But again, these are wholesale prices. We now become our own Expedia, our own Priceline, our own Travelocity, and we get to do it in a way that's going to empower you to build a big business. And there's a fee that people will pay in order to get into the travel industry. It's a couple $100, right? And then there's a membership fee they pay every month. But because you bought the luggage, your $200 entry fee into the industry is waived, and your first month fee of $59.95 is waived. And what's exciting is if you've ever had a club like this, many of you know within your first booking or two, you're going to more than make back all the money you would have spent on that for the whole year. And that's the cool thing about it, guys. It's savings, it's tax deductible, and so it's just a great way for you to build a big business. I cannot wait for us to start talking about the crypto platform. I'm not going to give you a lot of details on that. We didn't even go over it at conference yet. We're going to do a very special call for this one. In fact, we're going to see how we might even be able to tie the young gentleman who's a millennial, who's a genius. When you look at the biggest platforms out there in the world for crypto, he's the brain behind them, okay? He's built the crypto platform, him and his team, out for companies that have went on to do hundreds of millions of dollars. You know, in fact, his friends are like, you never do this for a company. What is it about Wakanna that you're so excited about? And what he told me to my face, eye to eye, he said, listen, he says, I see it. He said, I see that you guys are going to be the next billion-dollar company. And it's just amazing how people are looking at us and saying that. So I want to thank JC, okay? That's Jesus Soriano Jr., because it was through him we made this contact happen, this platform happen. And so we're just excited about the connections that are just bringing the right people on the team so that we can really knock it out the park. And what I love the most about this idea, guys, is that oftentimes when you look at crypto, you know, one of the reasons why we wanted to get into this, we started a few years ago when we were first working with Michelle Renee. We know that so many companies are doing crypto, but they're trying to do it behind a coin. And that's the quickest way to get the FTC involved, right? Because now you're almost trying to create your own, you know, SEC, right? You know, that is not a good thing, right? Or they do it where they're actually collecting money for people doing trades, right? Don't want to do that. What you want to do is do it the way in which it's legal. And the legal way to do it, where you don't have to worry about all the issues that you're seeing in crypto, is provide education. But don't just provide education, but provide it at a fair price. See, do you know that some companies go out there and provide education for hundreds of dollars a month? And see, our goal is always been, we want to give you the travel, we want to give you a consumable product and the crypto, all lower than what people are charging just for the crypto. And to me, that's disruptive. And that's going to cause some major shakeups in the industry, because people are going to realize, wow, we don't have to go out there and do it that way. We can join Wakanna and we can get it all under one platform. And what I'm super excited about also with their platform, they have the best customer service, people that are there, trained, able to be the expert. So you don't have to be the expert. And that's the key, guys. As we move into these other industries, travel and crypto, our goal was never to make our customer service team have to pick up on all those extra calls, right? So we only wanted to partner with companies that had exceptional customer service, and whatever we had to do to bring that customer service in-house, we wanted to do that. And we're super excited, guys, because we're launching these platforms, but it's with customer service in mind to ensure we can continue to be great at what we're great at, and that's really utilizing our platform as the focus of the health and wellness, but really expanded into the lifestyle company. And so the other new thing that's out there, and many of you saw this last night and at the conference, is the new Wakanna video. Our videographer is making some touches to that. That was kind of the raw footage you guys got a chance to see, which is great. But they got to add what they call the lower thirds, which is basically giving everybody their name and titles. And they also have to add the intro and then, of course, some disclaimers. And so once all that's cleaned up, you're going to have a chance to actually start utilizing this video immediately, okay? Super excited about that. With Flat Belly Lifestyle, guess what? There's 2 new videos, okay? So yes, we've actually rearranged our videos so that now it talks about the Wakanna brand. It talks about getting paid to lose weight. And so both videos will be available also too with our new platform, our new banners. So yeah, there are new banners. We have a new Diamonds in Dubai video. In fact, Beverly Blair, thank you. Shout out to you, because she said, hey, why don't we do a call, once a week that really highlights the business in 30 minutes. We showcase great testimonials, the Diamond in Dubai, and the new video. And I said, that was awesome idea. And so we're going to stay tuned, because we're looking to see when we're going to roll that out, but just a video, a conference call where everybody gets on. I mean, we want everybody to plug in so that we have hundreds of people on that call each week. We're thinking about a Sunday, so we're going to stay tuned for some more details on that, guys. But again, just as we roll into the new Wakanna brand, the one thing you're going to realize is everything new, okay? New everything, okay? Brochures, new. Business cards, new. Every product label has been enhanced, upgraded. I know we had a few challenges with a couple of them where the print was hard to read because of the metallic. So those have even been upgraded. So just excited about that, guys. Our new products, right? Are you guys flat out excited about the new products? I know the Elevation dropped immediately, so you guys are able to order that online. And I'm just looking at the sales for that product right there. And the price you're getting it for right now is crazy disruptive. I mean, this is a product that typically sells for about $400. One of the things we told Dr. O'Connor, we want to make this product affordable. So really, we agreed upon about a $200 retail, but we've introduced this at $119, and you're getting 20% off. All I can tell you is before this price goes up to the $199, you better go take advantage of the fact that today only you're also getting it 20% off, okay? That, I don't know how we were able to pull that off, guys, but that's what we've done, because again, our goal is to always make things accessible and affordable for everyone, okay? And so one thing I do want to mention for the Flat Belly Lifestyle coaches out there, it's always so awesome, expanding our new brand and really bringing on board so many coaches, guys. Well, just know, while we can't give you all the details just yet, okay, every Tuesday, Phyllis, Kristen, and I are on the phone with our developers. Some of them are in the Philippines, some are in Texas, but we are working out a platform that's going to help take your coaching business to the next level. We're talking about ways for you to build customers like never before, okay? Once this launches, everyone's going to want to be a coach because they're going to see how simple it is when you have a great duplicatable platform like we've built. And so, with that being said, guys, also too, a few more new things. And I hope Christian, you're on the line. If you are, you might start unmuting out right now. Hopefully, he is out there. But our COO is going to come up with a few great words and updates. But our new certification, I know we've had our Wakanna University. We now move into a Wakanna certification. We are targeting the weekend of May 13th, guys. So just know you'll get some communication on that real soon. So just stay tuned for that. This Wednesday, we're going to actually piggyback on the bioscan night. So we want to get everybody out because we're also going to take a moment, maybe at 6 o'clock before everything kicks off, and we're going to do something live so we can actually announce the winners of our Get Paid to Lose Weight. Yes, we have some winners, guys. And so you want to know who's won all this cash, okay? You want to tune in, and so there will be a link going out regarding that. And so with that being said, guys, I'm going to pause for a moment because I can go on and on. As you can see, there are so many exciting things happening, but I do want to take a moment and really thank and acknowledge the team. I want to thank and acknowledge our conference committee, okay? I want to acknowledge all of you who really just rolled up your sleeves and decided, hey, in any capacity, you were going to ensure you're going to make sure this conference was a success. And it was a team effort, guys. And anything we do, it's always about the team. And we have an amazing, amazing team. And so thank you, Christian Phillips, Kathy Weathersby, Phyllis Nash, Errol Doris. Thank you to all of you, whether it's Tara Shackelford, or Sharon Rogers, Claudia Muhammad, Shabaye Gilmore, CJ, Dan Johnson, Tracy Bolton, Tina, and Audrey. Oh my goodness, they were just rock stars as well, kind of helping ensure so many things happened. Gerald West, Beatrice Foster, Willie Mooney, Dr. Rosalind Shaw Bell. You knocked it out the park, girl, helping us to really get that technology piece together. You are super rock star. But anyway, guys, I can go on and on. Carolyn Washington and Deborah Blackman and Gigi Hare. I could just keep naming people. I don't like to do that because we always tend to leave somebody out. Sylvia Covington, okay? Cannot forget about you. Gail King. So many of our phenomenal staff members who really just showed up and showed out, helped us to knock it out the park. But Christian Phillips, our Chief Operating Officer, you truly, 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 truly are a rock star. I tell you what, there were many nights. We had sleepless nights, and many nights we were in the belly of the whale, right? We were in the eye of the storm. If we paused for a second, right, we knew that this mission might not happen, okay? But it's just always about the team that's put together. And I'm telling you what, this is a young man who I've seen you grow leaps and bounds, Christian, just since you've been here with us. And we're so proud to be in partnership with somebody like you, holding it down as our Chief Operating Officer. If you are out there, I want you to come on the line. I know you have some great updates, but just say good morning, good morning, good morning. And are you not out there? He may not be out there. And if you're not out there, Christian, I'm going to keep it moving. But
No. He is out there. He cannot unmute. Let me find him so I can unmute him.
No problem.
Out there. Keep talking for a second or two.
Okay, no problem. We'll hit star, Christian. But guys, let me just say this. You've heard a lot this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now. And Christian, I hear you. Oh my goodness. Okay, how are you feeling this morning? Okay. I mean, this is a week past conference. You know what we've been through. I just want you to kind of give some quick updates to the team and just let us know how are you feeling?
Absolutely. Well, I will say that this being the first weekend, or these past 2 days been the first weekend since conference, my body kind of took control. We all are human, but sometimes we do some supernatural things. We have products that help with that. However, at the same time, we all are human. And those restless nights, late nights, early mornings caught up with me, even at my age of 31, when you think everybody has all the energy. But it was so exciting to see all of you all's faces. 9 times out of 10, I'm hearing you all on the call. Sometimes when I make an appearance in Chicago, I get to see some of you all, but the teams in Boston, the teams in Florida, the teams out there in Texas, Maryland, California, I don't get to see you all the time other than through Zoom. But it was such a pleasure to see all of you all, the excitement, the momentum between the products that were launched, the actual education that was given, in addition to the new presentation, the new resources and apps that are going to be launched soon. It's just so exciting to be a part of a movement that is not only changing the lives of individuals, but also helping build legacy within our community. And, overall, just being, a millennial, also seeing some of those enhancements that's going to be able to capture those millennials and attract those millennials, because that is our target market, as well as just sustaining the market that we've already have. So it's just, like I said, super exciting to be a part of that. I know we have a couple of things that we have to iron out the specifics. Melissa alluded to, some of our latest enhancements is going to launch for the wellness coaches and stuff like that. I would like to spotlight that I have received a lot of requests for individuals that needed assistance with installation for their bioscans. I am going to host a Wednesday Zoom this Wednesday, a Zoom at 5 p.m. Central. So that's 6 p.m. for those of you on the West Coast, the East Coast. And so that's going to start promptly at 5 p.m. Central. The Zoom links are going to go out. Dr. Roz is going to help facilitate getting those out, but it's going to be an installation, kind of like an installation help desk. So those of you all that are having some issues with, trying to figure out if the virus, antivirus is conflicting with the Quantum app, we're going to go through all of that on the high level. It will be a recorded call. So if you can't make the call, it will be recorded, and that link will go out, and that's going to be that new training video that we're going to leverage for those new people that come in. So just know that call is Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, this Wednesday, and we're going to go through, step 1, step 2, step 3 of all the process, and that's for the first generation, second generation, and third generation scan. So I just want to give you guys that information. So be on the lookout for your email for that Zoom. But other than that, Melissa, I'm just so elated that, my body was able to get rested. Now I can kind of plow through, some of these other deliverables. I know we have some challenges and hiccups in terms of the transportation. We're working on that with the transportation company. That did fall underneath my deliverable. Unfortunately, I don't control what happens and the fate what happens, but I will let you guys know that the bus driver is still with us. His condition is probably not the same as ours, but he is still with us, to say the least. So for anyone who may have been concerned about that bus driver is still with us, and we're working with the company to kind of get those reimbursements back to Wakanna so that we can go ahead and pay those out to the field for anybody that may have incurred any type of expenses and stuff. And we'll have a separate platform, so just hold those emails and those receipts, and we'll have a separate platform that you'll get those reimbursements and seek those through. But other than that, it was a pleasure just, like I said, being among greatness, in the room, all the leaders, all the aspiring diamonds, all the actual diamonds, all the Ruby Experience winners, the Emerald winners, just being able to assist you and support you all as we do each and every day. But it was just a pleasure being able to do it in real time. But other than that, Melissa or Phyllis, I don't have anything else to say other than that. But thank you so much for giving me this time today.
Wow, Christian, that was amazing. And you know what? I'm going to say this, guys. Christian, yeah, you might have been the person in charge of logistics, but what people don't realize too is every single part of logistics, whether it's picking up those Ruby rock stars, the emeralds, you handled that. And the fact that we are here today to say everybody on our team is well and whole, and we prayed that bus driver would make a full recovery, but we are just grateful and thankful that no one was on that bus when he had whatever issue that happened that caused him to be on the side of the road, unresponsive. And so that's the miracle in it, that no one was on that bus, and we're all just grateful. And if we have to just do a few reimbursements for Uber, hey, you know what, that's so great to do versus anything that could have happened that could have caused us to have any issues. And so that's so out of your control, right? So just thank you so much for doing all that you've done, guys. We have a great staff. One of my new sayings, and I say this all the time, hey, listen, guys, I'm going to stay in my lane today, and I'm going to let you be great. And Christian, you know what? I stayed in my lane. I let you be great, and you were great. You knocked it out the park, okay? And here's what I'll say, guys, as we close it out. Our employees, I know our staff, we love you guys. I know many of you are listening in, and they were also stretched to the limit. So this Wednesday, we're having an employee appreciation day. We got some masseuse coming in to take care of our employees, guys, because here's the thing. A lot of times in business, we're running so hard, and I'm just so thankful that our team decided, hey, we're going to run with you so hard. But just let's break this down. In one weekend, we hosted an all expense paid event for Rubies and Emeralds, right? So that in and of itself, okay, is a tough task to do. right? So we had the Ruby House, we had the Emeralds, we had the Villas at the Host Hotel. But guess what, guys? We launched a brand new brand, okay? Where all of the deliverables you just heard were being created. We held a conference. We had to become a total logistics company with bus transfers, okay? In the hotel situation, because no one wanted us in Vegas, right? They told us, hey, this is a bad weekend. You're going to need to find a new date. So we had to pivot. We had to just make something out of nothing, okay? And I'm just telling you, this was the right team for the job. Christian, you are the right person to be there in operations, leading this task. And I just want to thank everyone, guys. And not to mention, we had 2 rock star parties, right? And the food was off the chain. Thank you, Kathy Weathersby, for really knocking it out the park with that. But again, we have a phenomenal team. Love you all. Just want to say with this next week, right? Let's focus hard because we know that we have so much in front of us, but we have to all now focus on the main thing. And that's let's get out and get that activity done. Let's get the numbers done. Let's break rank. Let's get on this lifestyle cruise. Let's go all party together, right? And we do that on this cruise that we're hosting for 2024. And so with that being said, hey, I'll be in Dallas this weekend. Hopefully I'll see each and every one of you who are in the Dallas area. I'll be there with Gigi. So check out our Facebook page because we want you to plug in. And with that said, I want to thank you all. I want you to have an Wakanna day. We're going to see you at the top, the very top, the tip top. And yes, we are busting through the top.